By MMAjunkie Staff October 9, 2017 8:15 p.m. UFC flyweight Ray Borg could be out for 6 months following a failed bid to unseat dominant champ Demetrious Johnson. Borg's arm isn't the problem, however. After tapping to an armbar in the 5th round of UFC 216's co-headliner, the Nevada State Athletic Commission cited his right finger as the area of concern. Borg 113 MMA, 53 UFC needs an orthopedist to clear him, or he could sit out a half-year, according to medical suspensions released today by the NSAC, which regulated the pay-per-view event at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Although Johnson 2,721 MMA, 1511 UFC reported a potential knee injury following his record-breaking 11th title defense, he got off scot-free with no suspension. Headliner Tony Ferguson 243 MMA, 141 UFC, who claimed the interim lightweight title, has a 3-week suspension for a possible corneal abrasion, while opponent Kevin Lee 163 MMA, 93 UFC sits for 2 months after his third-round submission loss, which came after a brutal weight cut made more miserable by an active staph infection. The full list of medical suspensions stemming from UFC 216 include Tony Ferguson suspended until October 29 for possible left eye corneal abrasion. Kevin Lee suspended until November 7. Ray Borg needs fourth right finger cleared by orthopedic doctor or suspended until April 6. Minimum suspension runs to November 7 with no contact until October 29. Mara Romero Borella must repeat MRI of brain in 6 months, due April 7. Evan Dunham needs ophthalmologist clearance on blurred vision or no contest until December 7, no contact until November 22. Cody Stamann suspended until November 7 with no contact until October 29. Tom Duquesnoy suspended until November 22 with no contact until November 7. Lando Vannata suspended until December 7 with no contact until November 22. Bobby Green suspended until November 22 with no contact until November 7. Pearl Gonzalez suspended until November 7 with no contact until October 29. Poliana Botello needs right elbow and right thumb cleared by orthopedic doctor or suspended until April 6. Minimum suspension runs to November 7 with no contact until October 29. Matt Schnell needs right forearm x-rayed if broken, needs clearance by orthopedic doctor or suspended until April 6. Marco Beltran needs left thumb x-rayed and cleared by orthopedic doctor or suspended until April 6. Minimum suspension runs to November 7 with no contact until October 29. Magomed Bibulatov suspended until November 22 with no contact until November 7. Thales Lates needs possible right orbital fracture cleared by orthopedic doctor or suspended until April 6. Minimum suspension runs to November 22 with no contact until November 7. For complete coverage of UFC 216, check out the UFC events section of the site. Bobby Green, Cody Stamann, Demetrious Johnson, Evan Dunham, Kevin Lee, Lando Vannata, Magomed Bibulatov, Mara Romero Borella, Marco Beltran, Matt Schnell, Pearl Gonzalez, Poliana Botello, Ray Borg, Thales Lates, Tom Duquesnoy, Tony Ferguson. UFC 216 News, UFC